Each year, the Education Foundation and Champions for Learning looks for someone in the community that has left a legacy to our organization. Alan Korest is one of the best examples of someone who has that passion and vision for what's best for our children in Collier County.
Alan really is a one-of-a-kind person. He's a leader, a benefactor, and an inspiration. You know, when I think about a heart, every heart has a pulse, and I think about Alan as the pulse of education in Collier County. He's the one that sets the example for all of us to aspire to.
I think Alan is a champion for education first and foremost because he's a student. He's a lifelong learner. He's always interested in increasing his knowledge about a variety of subjects. And so he takes that passion and is able to transfer it to others and sees how education can help them better their lives.
I felt that getting a university education would help me achieve some things in life that otherwise might be unattainable. I didn't know what those things were, but I was just curious enough and had talked to enough people that said, yes, you should go. You apparently have enough brains to get through okay. So I did. I went to Northwestern, graduated a long time ago, and I served as an intelligence officer in the Navy for about 3 years during the Korean War. And if it hadn't been for my university experience, I would not have been eligible for that.
Back in the late 1980s, early 1990s. He was serving on a committee at the time, along with my wife incidentally, to look at year-round education for the Collier County Public Schools because so many kids were falling behind because they weren't ready for school when they got to school, either culturally or vocabulary-wise. And Alan was already working on solutions for that, and he hasn't stopped.
Well, you know, Alan and his late wife, Marilyn, were two people that I met early on after coming to Florida Gulf Coast University back in '07 and early '08. Alan and Marilyn were a driving force behind the establishment of the Bauer School of Music, and he was unwavering in his support and very generous with his guidance and counsel, and we are very proud of what the Bauer School of Music has become.
Education is probably the only thing in human life that we all agree is necessary. It starts practically the moment we're born and hopefully will continue until we die. Without education, we don't have societies, we don't have order, we don't have economic progress, we don't have academic progress. Society and civilization would be a wasteland without education.
Alan has been very, very instrumental over the last, say, 10 years in changing the focus of the Education Foundation to make it broader, to make it more focused on innovation.
He's a man of action. He looks for opportunities where he can put his time and energy into something that really has an impact for people and makes a difference in their life. You know, when I think of Alan, I think first of his heart and then his action, and I think that's what makes him a great Heart of the Apple Award winner.
Alan is an extremely good selection for the Heart of the Apple Award because he, more than anything else himself, is incredibly voraciously curious and uses learning not only to be extremely interesting but also to succeed.
Over the years, his passion for education is certainly something that we want to honor, and it was just natural that he would become this year's Heart of the Apple Award winner.
I can't imagine anybody more deserving of this recognition than my good friend, Alan Korest.
I think one of the most impressive things I've witnessed with Alan takes place every year at the Take Stock graduation for students here at the Bauer Chapel, which his family donated to Maurice Park, by the way. All you need to see is the enthusiasm and excitement on Alan's face when he's encouraging and congratulating students at that ceremony, and you know that he really is a huge, big, important supporter of education in all of these students.
I was awarded with a scholarship, and it was really exciting because I just knew that, you know, nothing at this point could stop me from being able to reach my goals and dreams and be able to fulfill them, because it's always been in my heart to be a giving person, and the fact that I was given that opportunity in this way meant so much.
How do we help kids get a good start in life? How do we salvage human potential? How do we provide the kind of support for our schools that they need to be successful? How do we support innovation in schools to be even better than we have been? These are the reasons I support, and many, many more.